guys, how we doing? I hope everybody's doing really well. It's been a super long time since I've done a tutorial. I have no idea why, so I'm doing one today. I'm doing a tutorial with STILA's Collectible Beach Palette number 1, the stunning, I guess it's in Sayulita, I guess is how you say that, stunning in Sayulita palette, which is actually a gorgeous palette, and I just followed the instructions on here to do this look. So if you're interested in this really fun, summery, not too dramatic look, then please stay tuned. So I've already moisturized and primed my face. So as you know, I always put on lip balm before I start any look. Okay, the first thing I'm going to take is Benefit's Ooh La La Lift. It's for the under eye area. It's a brightening. And I just put 3 dots under each eye, and then just taking my ring finger, I just kind of blend it out on both sides. Then, sorry, I've got a lot of stuff done here. Then the next thing I'm going to take, this is my MAC Studio Sculpt Concealer in NW30. And again, I'm getting quite far down in there if you can see. Just take my ring finger and I get a little bit on my finger. And just blend it under the eye. I'm sorry, I make the craziest faces for absolutely no reason. I'm like, I don't know why I do that. Not necessary. I particularly have to conceal under my left eye because I have a vein that's very visible under this eye. Don't know why. And I don't think it was always there. I think it just popped up one day, but whatever. Okay, excuse me. I always do my eyes and put on my foundation afterwards. That way if I need to clean up anything. And today's look, I'm going to be using the Stunning and Sayulita palette from STILA Cosmetics. A couple years ago, last summer, they did 6 or 7 palettes, and then this summer they're kind of doing palettes again, and they're like Pokemon for me. I've got to get them all. So I just realized my fan's on, and it's probably like a whole bunch of noise. So hold on, I'll turn my fan off. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, we're using this palette. It has 4 eyeshadows, a blush, and a highlighter. And it's gorgeous. The eyeshadows are showing up very, and the blush and the bronzer. Everything's showing up really super pigmented on camera, but in real life they're much more subtle shades. Like this shade looks purple on camera, and it is purple, the shade called Getaway, but I don't know. They're just not, they just don't look that intensely different colored. They all look very similar in real life. So anyway, I'm going to be doing this look. And I'm actually going to be using the instructions that they provide you with, just to see how it turns out. So I'm taking a brush. This is just an eye contour brush. I don't know where I got this. I think Walgreens or something. It's thick and fat, and I love the way it's shaped for covering the whole lid. And the first step is to apply Starfish from lid to crease, and that is this lightest color right here. Let me see who's texting me. I'm sorry. Okay, this is really lame, but Goss Makeup Artist just responded to a tweet about him, and I'm like dying because he's amazing and I love him. Ah! Okay, sorry. So anyway, I feel like I can't even do this tutorial now, huh? Okay, so I'm taking Starfish, which is this lightest color up here, and getting it on my brush, and it says from lid to crease. So, oh my god, it's a really gorgeous, very light champagne color. I'm going to put it all over my lid. And you can choose to use a primer if you want to. Something like this is just a sample of like the Urban Decay primer potion, something like that, Too Faced Shadow Insurance, anything like that, but I'm not going to today. So anyway, I'm going to put this color like I said, from lid all the way up to crease. The next step is to apply Getaway to the lash line and lid and blend, which is this purpley color. So I'm going to be taking, let's see, lash line and lid and blend. Okay, I'm going to go with this the way I want to. So I'm going to take just another shadow brush like this, and I'm going to pick up this color. And I'm going to put it like on my lash line across kind of, and then on the outer half of my lid. And these colors are actually showing up kind of not, it's like Starfish is more shimmery, but Getaway is not that big of a difference from Starfish, so I'm not seeing the big difference. I was going to say, with eyes open, blend sandbar into crease to add depth. So I'm going to take this crease brush. Again, this one is just a drugstore crease brush. I really need to do a brush clean, so I have my good brushes, but whatever. And I'm going to pick up some of this color. And with eyes open, I'm blending it into the crease here. Just like this. It's hard to keep my eyes open. I want to close my eye. Do you ever find that, like, they give you instructions for how to do something and, like, it goes against your natural inclination? It's very difficult for you to do. And I am getting a little fall down. It's probably because I'm just weird right now, because I'm trying to do it with my eye open and I don't know what I'm doing. So, I mean, not that I don't know how to put on makeup, but with my eye open, I'm putting it in the crease. Okay, so anyway, it's just a big blush brush. I'm just going to try to clean some of that up. Again, I still haven't put on makeup, so it's okay. It'll cover all that up, but just clean it up a little bit. Okay, and then the last instruction is to wet a brush and apply Palm Tree to upper and lower lash line, which is this beautiful green color here. I'm not going to wet the brush. I know that's not doing what it says, but I'm just not going to. I'm going to take this Real Techniques brow brush that's angled like that, since it doesn't say that I need to blend this color, and I'm going to kind of line with this color. And I'm going to go real close to the lash line here. All the way across. And then underneath the eye. Same on the other side. Now I am going to take, if you see from the picture, it's kind of blended up much higher than I've done it. So I am going to take the brush that I use, and it's still going to be a little bit dirty, and I'm going to take this a little bit higher, a little bit above the crease, which maybe is more what they were telling me to do with my eye open sort of thing. And I wasn't understanding, but just a little bit higher. So it's a little bit above the crease. But this is kind of something I'm doing for the daytime, so I don't want it to be super dramatic. Anyway, that done, now it's time to put on my actual foundation. And I'm going to take, I've been using Rimmel London's Stay Matte in 300 Sand. And it's supposed to help with shine control, which I need in this heat in Florida. Which I need in Florida this time of year. And I just take a couple dots on my fingers. Ooh. On each cheek. nose, a little bit on the chin, and a little bit across my forehead. Which looks absolutely lovely. I could use a brush, but I'm just going to use my fingers to blend all this out. Across my forehead. On my camera, I'm looking very orange. I hope I don't look that orange once I start editing this. I hope not. I don't look orange in real life. I promise. I would not let myself wear it if I did. And then I'm just going to take my concealer again and pop a little bit more concealer underneath each eye. I'm obsessed with concealing. Okay, that done. Again, I'm going to take my MAC MSF Natural in Medium Plus and just a kind of foofy, fluffy brush. I think this came from STILA, yeah, with the kit. And pick up some, I'm getting pretty down there, pick up some, and I'm just going to go down the center of my face, especially right underneath my eyes where that concealer is. This is a mattifying foundation, so I don't need to make it too terribly matte, but I just want to get kind of the center of my face. That done, we're getting towards the end here. Just fill in my brows really quick. This is the Milani Brow Fix Kit in number 2, and if I can get it open. Gosh. Ooh, I used the darkest shade there, and I'm just going to use my Anastasia brow brush. Pick up some of that and just fill in my brows. Simples, then take the curly Q part and just kind of brush through so they don't look so crazily perfect. Okay, then I am going to take Playa, which is the brighter of these colors, and that is supposed to go on your cheeks, and then Banderas Bay to the cheekbones to highlight. So the darker color on the cheeks, the lighter color is the highlight. Shocker, right? Okay. So I'm going to take this Sigma Large Angled Contour F40, which is dirty, sorry guys, and I'm going to pick up Playa. And just apply it to my cheeks. I apologize, I'm very popular today. Now right now it looks crazy, it's like whew. But I'm just going to blend it out. Just down the cheeks, really buff it in and blend it out. So you've got color, but it's not like 80s streak up your cheek. And it's definitely not this bright in real life. That's what I hate about the camera. It picks up color so well that it looks like I'm wearing like clown blush. I cannot talk today! Clown blush, but in real life it's actually very flattering and quite subtle. Okay, so then I'm going to take a similar brush. This is the e.l.f. Professionals Bronzing Brush, similar to my Large Angled Contour Sigma E40, except it's a little bit smaller and it's clean. And I'm going to take the Banderas Bay highlight, the lighter one, the lighter of the two shades, and just put it right on top of my cheeks. And it's just a little bit of a subtle highlight. And then actually I'm going to take just a touch of it and put it right underneath the brow bone on both sides. Almost finished. In this summer weather, I'm not really going with a lot of eyeliner because that's just an excuse to melt down my face. So I'm going to go right to mascara. I'm using MAC's OPULASH mascara. Brush looks like that. I'm just going to put on a nice kind of thick coat of it. Same for the other side. And I just put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. Not much. So mascara on. So the final step, I'm going to take Urban Decay's Lip Love Honey Infused Lip Therapy in the color Lolita, which is hot, hot pink. Looks like that. Just put a little bit on my finger. And then apply it on my lips. Do not be afraid of these colors. They're not nearly as pigmented on as they are in the tube, which could be good or bad depending on how much pigmentation you want. But if you're looking at this thinking, I absolutely could not wear something that bright, as you can see, it does not show up that bright on your lips. I have this and the Jailbait, I believe is what it's called. It's a more coral, my brain is gone today, I'm sorry guys, a more coral color. And the only drawback to these, I think they're very smooth. I like them. I like that it's a sheer wash of color. I keep looking at myself in the mirror to check it. I like the sheer wash of color. The only drawback is if you don't like honey, these are not for you because they definitely smell of and taste of honey. So, I don't know. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And I guess that's it. Have a nice day. Bye.